would not get near that dog if I were you, Jim. It's suffering from rabies.
This building is being used as a school for the children of Gothos. Dobermans. They were used as war dogs during the First World War and bred to be far more vicious than they were in later years. This building is being used as an armory where troops are stationed and military supplies are kept. This is an old apartment building. James T. Kirk against the skyline of rustic 20th century Europe. Mr. Spock, contemplating the inordinate number of times he has traveled through time or visited parallels of Earth cultures. Mr. Ellis looks like he's spoiling for a fight. Dr. McCoy wonders at the many unusual situations he has been through with his captain.
I wonder what surprises Trelane has in store for us.
That's a cheery thought. More incongruities, Captain. The layout of this town is as irrational as Trelane.
You get no response.
Just think of it, Captain. Only one security officer for you on this mission. It must be unusual to have so little protection.
Don't try to provoke me, mister. You may regret it. Do you always say things that are unbecoming a Starfleet officer? I don't know. It seems like I'm carrying excess baggage on this mission. Don't try to provoke me, mister. I don't know. It seems like I'm carrying excess baggage on this mission.
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Where's the hospital? Even when they healed, they butchered people.
Doctor, your criticisms of this era's medical technology are illogical. They did not have the tools to perform surgery without cutting open their patients. Perhaps one day, our medical practices will seem primitive compared to the standards of a future generation.
What is it, Klingold? Ah, visitors.
A picture of the Battle of Waterloo by a starving German artist. James T. Kirk, captain of the USS Enterprise. Or is it Lieutenant Colonel Kirk of the United States Elite Enterprise Squadron? Mr. Spock, first officer of the USS Enterprise. Or is it Major Spock of the United States Elite Enterprise Squadron? A gramophone. No songs are playing. Dr. Leonard McCoy, Chief Surgeon of the Enterprise. Or is it Captain McCoy of the United States Elite Enterprise Squadron? Walter Ellis, Chief Security Officer, First Officer, and Acting Captain of the USS Zimbabwe. Several objects of sentimental value line the mantelpiece. Cherished possessions that have been gathered over the course of a lifetime, admired by friends and family that are now dead. The floor is quite dirty.
You know, this floor could be cleaner. Do you like living here, sir? This place looks very comfortable. You know, this floor could be cleaner. This place looks very comfortable.
Thank you for the compliment. But I'm sure you're used to nice, clean places in America. I wish that I wasn't so old. I'd like to visit the New World someday.
A domesticated longhair. A one-armed gentleman sitting on a sofa.
I hope I'm not this lonely when I get older.
Depends on how many of your friends live to old age. Hello, kitty. Nice kitty.
Nice cat.
It sounds like my pet Tribble, Rodney. She has this nice pattern on her fur that looks just like this one.
Tribbles are genderless creatures, Commander.
It always seemed like a woman to me, Mr. Spock.
Nice cat.
It sounds like my pet Tribble, Rodney. She has this nice pattern on her fur that looks just like this one.
Tribbles are genderless creatures, Commander.
It always seemed like a woman to me, Mr. Spock.
I'm attempting to find a pattern in Trelane's illogic. Please do not disturb me.
Careful, Spock. Illogic might fry that delicate Vulcan brain of yours.
Given the many missions we've served together, I'm quite used to being bombarded by illogic and human emotion.
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war? I noticed that you have only one. What can you tell me about Trelane? Where can I go to earn some money? What can you tell me about the war?
We are a nation of warriors, Colonel. Like your America, we were born in war. We believe that military might gives men the right to take what they want.
What about diplomacy?
I wish we understood it better, Colonel. The pieces of paper that our diplomats sign have too little meaning. If we paid more attention, we could have prevented this latest mad conflict. I lost my grandson at the Marne. What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war? I noticed that you... What can you tell me? Where can I go to... What can you tell me about the war?
We are a nation of warriors, Colonel. Like your America...
What about diplomacy?
I wish we... What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war? I noticed that you have only one.
I lost my arm in the last war, January 8, 1871, during the siege of Paris during Bismarck's war with France, shortly before Germany's glorious victory. It still didn't bring my arm back. What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me? I noticed. What can you tell me about Trelane?
Ah, yes, the glorious Baron. I'm a lowly soldier, retired and alone except for Glingold. I don't think I can tell you anything about him. What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can... I noticed. What can you tell me? Where can I go to earn some money? What can you tell... Where can I go to earn some money?
I might be able to give you some money, Colonel, if I could think of something useful that you could do for me. Thank you, Colonel. You Americans are very helpful. It's a pity we're at war with you. But wars always end, and today's enemy often becomes tomorrow's friend. Unfortunately, the reverse is often true. Here, it's not much, but money has its uses.
Thank you. Perhaps you might be able to use a broom around here.
Why, thank you, Colonel.
The gramophone is not functioning. It would appear to be a trivial malfunction.
Do not concern yourself with it, Captain Spock. Glingold does not like loud noises.
This is money, necessary to get goods and services in the 20th century. This meat looks like ground beef. You are not certain you like the smell.
The food package may have more appropriate uses at a later time.
The dog is now hungrily eating its meal.
Terran dog suffering from hydrophobia.
Can you cure it, Bones?
If I can cure Vulcans, I can cure dogs. I need to find some way of getting close to it. Everything is in its proper place, even some of Spock's vintage rare blood.
I thank you for your consideration, Doctor.
Let's hope we don't need more than I have on hand. Another satisfied patient.
This building is being used as an armory where troops are stationed and military supplies are kept. This building is being used as a school for the children of Gothos.